What's up? What's up, everybody? How y'all doing tonight? See a couple of people online. What's up? What's good? I had to come here and shoot out my frustration. After what Detroit did, I had to come in here and recoup and redeem myself. Slipped out of my hand. Oh, all right, guys, I'm back. If I did a Hardaway crossover, I would be on the floor. My battery died on y'all, so sorry about that. That was just me going through the motions of shooting out the anger on the court. The Pistons letting me down tonight. I got a very poor connection. So I'm gonna end it right here. Wanted to let y'all know I'm sorry. Battery died. So don't worry, expect some great videos to come. Pay up. What you mean pay up? We didn't make a bet. I told you I was saving y'all money. Y'all didn't say y'all was gonna give me 7.5. I'm in my Cubs attire now. I'm not thinking about that game no more. Detroit got a game tonight. They can regroup. Indiana lost tonight, which helps us. What's up, Amy? Yeah, you just got here. I was shooting in the gym. She wasn't with me when I was shooting in the gym. It is 17 degrees outside. Oh, DB, this is Papoose week. So that's why I'm like bringing a whole new audience to Papoose. And somebody told me, he said, you know what? You are being real biased because you are not mentioning the Golden State Warriors and how bad they suck. And y'all, yeah, I bet you it is cold out there. But yes, let's talk about how Golden State is sucking it up right now. Golden State looked really bad again defensively tonight. And that goes to show you guys a lot of credit that you guys don't see on the court of what Kevin Durant does. It's not just his scoring. Kevin Durant's defense, he guards like 3 to 4 positions on the court. You guys never notice that. You always notice his scoring. I've said it consistently through the videos before he got hurt about how he plays defense, and you guys have ignored it. So, you know, all y'all see him as a shooter and a scorer. But they barely beat the Sixers by 2 tonight. They had to come back from behind in the fourth quarter and play their hearts out against the Philadelphia 76ers. Why? Because of the lack of communication on defense. Draymond's trying to motivate the troops, but mentally they are not in sync. People don't understand. Hold on. People don't understand. No, Drake can't mess with Papoose, but he's about. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. His team is about to make me go in on him, and he don't want that. So they need to get off my case. I have been the biggest fan of Drake and biggest supporter. I've been one of the people that supported him all this time. But they're upset with Papoose week. They don't like what's going on with what I'm doing with Papoose. But back to Golden State. Here's the situation. They don't have the same team as before. Meaning that they don't have the same bench. The bench is entirely different. The bench is, they lost Spakes, which, he was good coming off the bench. As you can see right now, he's doing good for them. He got size, he could bang. Keep straight. He could bang, he could, shoot the three, get rebounds. They lost Barbosa, who was their microwave Vinnie Johnson. He come off the bench and score like 15 points in like 2-3 minutes. He run a defense, he run the team tired, trying to keep up with him. He's really fast on the court. Those players were monumental to Golden State. So they revamped their entire bench. But they have not replaced. They kept Livingston, which is good. You got another ball handler in there, but Livingston has his flaws. He's not a strong scorer. He can only score in the paint. He's somebody who could control the ball. Barbosa's trash. Okay, Lamar Allen, you have now disqualified for this conversation. I almost put you in timeout for saying something as ridiculous as what you just said. Barbosa was the main contributor to the team. In a lot of instances, Barbosa won a lot of games. If you go back and look at the finals, he didn't have a bad game in the entire NBA finals. He had a great game all the way around. That's right. He reminded me of Vinnie Microwave Johnson. When Curry go on the bench, he could still come out there and score points, so Curry could get some rest. Livingston comes in for ball handling and distribute the ball to Iggy. They had a great team, a great system. Everyone knew their place when they came on the court. That got disrupted with a whole new bench who's not accustomed to this. Their bench now is a bunch of guys that just pick and roll and shoot the ball. That's it. Once again, Lamar Allen, you are disqualified from conversation. That remark was very silly as well. Saying Barbosa never had leadership when he played with Steve Nash. Listen, you're disqualified from conversation. Just stay in the back. Stay in the back. He was very key during Phoenix's run. But, well, no, he's going to go back and play. He's probably playing in Barcelona right now. I mean, it's just that now it was like they weren't going to renew him, and I don't think no other team was going to pick him up. He was out the league before Golden State gave him another shot, and they talked him into coming back. Matt Barnes is done. Barnes care about beating up Derek Fisher more than he care about basketball. I mean, he's rugged, but he's done. Mentally, he's not about winning championships. This is a guy who's just like, look, I'll play a couple of games. He's more about the check. Where's Derek Fisher? and that's about it. Thanks, Devin B. I'm gonna have to get this car checked out because I don't like what's happening. I've been seeing some flickering going on, and it's getting too cold out here. And I'll be doggone if I'm gonna be on the side of a road waiting on roadside assistance. How is your ex doing? What's up? Oh, you know what? I had a lottery ticket. I'm gonna see if I won. I'm gonna see if I won the lottery. I played as a goof. Went in and got something, and I said, let me play these numbers. Maybe it win. Who knows? I won like that before too. All right. Let's see if I won. Oh, we didn't win that one. What about you, homie? Oh, well, if that didn't win, this definitely didn't win. Oh. They can't say I didn't try. Don't y'all got those scratch off them?
Scratch off over here.
The one that give me $2,500 for life or something like that?
25 and then only this 1,000.
1,000 a week for life? That ain't enough money.
Yeah.
$1,000 a week for life, that's like work. 20,000 a week for 20 years?
Yeah, $20 ticket.
That's a $20 ticket? Let me get one of those. I'd rather get that. Next thing you know, I get this money, I can get up there with Jamil Hill. You know who Jamil Hill is? Yeah, see, that's the one I want.
20 plus 20.
Uh-oh. I was gonna say, I might not have $20.
No.
That aggression could not stand.
Oh, sorry, no have.
You don't even have it?
No, empty, oh man. Empty.
It's empty.
Yeah, no have.
Man, now I gotta deal with these $1,000 a week for life.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do with $1,000 a week?
This 1,000.
I don't like those other ones. You had anybody win anything from here?
Sometime.
Sometime?
$50, $20.
$50, $20. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
well see, yeah, I'm gonna keep my money.
No big winner. No big winner. Next time, right?
Yeah, you know, I just got through balling, so I need to grab something nutritious in here. What you mean she looked like Diggum Smacks? I saw that. Me and my homie here at the store, he know who she is. Got my Voss water. I remember Hector Macho Camacho had this at the table. They had Voss water on every table. He thought this was vodka. And he was all macho, man. Yo, man, you know, we got the Voss, we got everything. He really thought he was doing it. That was a funny moment. Rest in peace, Macho Man. Macho Camacho. All right. I need to eat something healthy. My girl said don't get nothing with the can. Get frozen foods if I'm gonna do that. But hey, I'm like, what choice do I have here? So that was my breakdown of the Golden State. Let me take the kettle chips. And the Voss water.
Scan your rewards tag now.
And I will pay cash.
486.
How much?
486.
Okay, there we go.
Right, boss.
Thank you, my good friend. Locker room influence. Yeah, his locker room influence has been so needed. And it's been so effective lately. If Draymond can't get you to play, nobody will. Now they all complaining about the schedule. The schedule is too hard. We can't play like this. Yeah, when I get home, I'm gonna eat some Raisin Bran. So that's almost like bran flakes with raisins. Okay, there we go. There's some light for y'all. Hold on. Okay, we back. Uh-oh. The Wolverines, I mean, they're all right. I like their story. They're not going far in the tournament. You know, they played, after the plane slid off the runway. They went and played, and then they won the Big Ten tournament. They came together pretty good right there, you know, so. I got Arizona going to the Final Four. Arizona's the best defensive team in the whole tournament. Nobody plays better defense than Arizona. They blowing so much smoke at UCLA. UCLA is going to have trouble in the first game. They might win it, but it's going to be a dogfight. They score the most points. They're the most offensive. I guarantee you the first game, they're going to get a scare. Like you never believed. Trust me, they might not even make it out that bracket. I don't even think I got UCLA getting out the bracket. They all talking about this Lonzo Ball and his daddy and all this hype. This man is trying to get $1 billion shoe contract for his son. He in there doing the negotiations. And you know what the problem is? All three of the boys, they're good. But they good individual college role players. They're not NBA ready. They're collegiate ready. But the NBA is kissing up to them and all the sponsorships because this is all they got. I know what he's doing, Josh. I know he's just kidding. But what I'm saying is it's all a hype job. It's a hype job, and the NBA and everybody else is supporting it. ESPN, and they milking it dry because they're going to ship all three of these sons to the NBA. They already got the scouts looking at them. They already go to camp. Not just this. When this is over for the summer, when the season's over, they train at NBA camps. That's what Stephen Curry did. because his father was a former NBA basketball player. He got to go to a prestigious NBA camp where they teach you extensive drills that they don't teach you in college to prepare you for the league. So he was playing with NBA players. That's what Kobe Bryant did. Kobe Bryant played when he was in high school, he played in the practices with the Philadelphia 76ers. Running sets. He wasn't practicing with the Lower Marion High School. The NBA is always about a storyline. And now you got the three brothers, the Ball brothers, and the dad, the crazy dad. I don't think these guys are going to amount to a hill of beans when they get to the NBA. But the NBA will cater to them. Just like Ben Simmons was overrated. I told people, I was like, this dude is the most overrated bum I've ever seen. I watched him in college and knew he was going to be a bust. Just because you're a star in college don't mean you're going to dominate once you get to the NBA. Certain people's game is not built for that. Glenn Robinson was probably one of the best college players there was. Big Dog was incredible. In the NBA, he was average. All those guys that was big and dominating in college, especially when their game is like big man and then they only like 6'10" in college, dominating, hitting the boards like Sean May and all that. Look at Sean May in North Carolina. Look how he's crashing the boards. I'm like, yeah, that's when he get in the NBA, he's going to be like a minnow. Everybody's 6'10". Everybody's 6'11". Some guys, you know right off the bat, they're NBA talent. They're NBA ready. Melo was NBA ready out of high school. Those guys worked out together. Those guys went out to different, like, Dwayne Wade was NBA ready. And still they didn't know about him because he played at Marquette. And they were like, well, he played at Marquette, but he played very well. He's a good, solid basketball player. He had a very solid game. And, but, you know, fundamentally solid. That's one thing about Wade. He was fundamentally solid coming into the league. Go look up his stats from his very first NBA game. And look at LeBron James. LeBron had all this press, media. Everybody's there to see LeBron. But Dwayne Wade, his first NBA game, he stole the show. Because nobody was checking for him. Of course, the NBA catered to Jordan. You're going to cater to whoever's putting the butts in the seats. They putting butts in the seats. Oh, we got to cater to them. They built the whole league around LeBron James. I told y'all that before. We're not here to discuss the Detroit Pistons. Now, Golden State's got to hold on. They lost way more games than I ever thought they would lose. Most of this is March. You know, the playoffs going to start in April, May. So right now, they just going through the fumes of the regular season where they don't really care. You know, and plus they're exhausted. Now, what people don't understand is, and they be like, man, they making all that money. How can they complain? It's still a job. Yeah, and that's what people don't, you know, I mean, you go to work. Remember when you filled out that application to go to work, you told them, hey man, I just want to work, man. Any day of the week, man, just call me. I'm ready to go. I'll work overtime. I do this and that. Soon as you've been there 2-3 years, man, sick of this job. They got me doing this. They got me doing that. So yeah, everybody, it's their job. Though they get paid to play basketball, it's still their job, and they're gonna complain. I mean, I get jet lag on a plane. Coming on a 3-hour flight. I can get tired. I'm like, they gotta go play basketball. Some days you don't feel like playing. I was at the gym 2 days ago and didn't feel like doing anything at the gym. I was trying to force myself to do something at the gym, but I didn't want to be there. My whole body was like, man, we ain't feeling it today. And I'm like, yeah, I know, man. And I'm like, I feel like I'm in the area. Let me hit the gym. My body was like, forget this, man. Just go home. I'm like, yeah, you're right, man. I just don't feel it. Oh, the Drake. Who was that? Tamia Porter? Oh, Tamia Porter. Well, the thing about their arrests, I'm gonna address you too, Tamia, but let me finish with the rest with Golden State. Golden State had to fly on the plane for like 8 hours somewhere else, play a game, get on the plane, fly to another city, get out, fly to another city, go all the way back home, let them sleep in the bed for one game, get back on the plane, fly out somewhere else. Whoever did the schedule was a complete idiot. It just didn't make any sense. They were all the way on the East Coast. They're on their town, flying. And in the NBA, it never used to be that way. That's only now. The schedule has gotten all crazy. Within the past 3 years, the schedule has gotten ridiculous. When you played Texas, they called it the Texas Triangle. You played Dallas, you played Houston, you played San Antonio, and then you were done. Those were short trips, it's done. When you play Portland, normally you play one game, you play Portland, then you play Seattle. That's the way you do it. That is the order of things. Why? Because it's short distance trips. Now, that makes sense. You don't want your team out there looking flat. Now you putting out terrible material. And then you got guys taking rest because they tired. And now your national televised game got to look like crap and nobody's watching it because of you screwing up the schedule. Now the NBA ain't gonna like that. They're not gonna like what Golden State did. They're gonna try to put some type of new rule in place to stop all this. Now back to Tamia Porter's question. She asked me, what did Drake people say about the Papoose video? Well, early in that morning when I put the video up, it was immediately met with a copyright flag. Now the flag wasn't at first about a takedown notice. So they realized they couldn't do the takedown notice. So they came back and flagged it again, saying copyright from the music because that was his song. So I went to see who made the complaint, went to the people that they represent, and they represent, what is it? UMG, you know, the music group, yada, yada, yada. So as I sent them the email message back, YouTube has to represent me. And they say, are you sure you want to fight this claim? I said, yes, I'm going to fight it. That was an instant decision. So as I sent it in to fight, they want to act like they're going to wait the whole term before they decide anything because they want everything to fade out. So they want YouTube to keep it away from search engines, keep it away from people seeing it. They just wanted the video to be done with and taken down. Once I told them, like, well, the video is old. Like, it's not like the song was made last night. Why in the world y'all complaining about this now? And and YouTube agrees with me. But they have more money than me. So they're gonna play this game where they're gonna draw this all the way out to April. But I don't care about the money for the video. So what I said is, I'm gonna play the video for y'all anyway. I don't care if I get a dime out of it, because now they didn't tick me off. So they took it down for like, I think it was down for like 28 minutes. And then it was right back up. And I said, if I don't get a dime off of it, I don't care. The public gonna know the truth. So there it was. Now the public knows the truth. But I guess they mad because I dug it back up. And they don't like that for some. I don't know. Drake is a very sensitive human being too. And I know a lot on him. So he needs to back down because this thing could get ugly. So if he's listening, he really needs to back down. Because I've been really nice. I will expose all his secrets. Woo! I don't know, Kadeem. I was shooting hoop. Felt like going live. Spoke to my girl earlier. She cool on that. So no, these are kettle chips. I think it's time for another Papoose video. What you think? That light-skinned girl. The girl I talk to is my complexion. All I gotta do is click a button. Let's see what happens. Let's see what they say about this one. Voss. Sony has the better 4K televisions. They invented 4K. Samsung is a close second. LG is a good third. They have individual black pixels, so it brings it out instead of the panels. No, that's not biting. Joseph, that's not biting at all. That's called clowning somebody using that style on another beat. The same beat that they use, you're basically clowning. Chris Bennett, or Benoit, the CIA, if they were interested in you, they have many ways to watch you. They can watch you. If you have any type of camera, anything in your house, they can watch you and get right in there and take it. They can go right on your Facebook account, get all the information they need. They can go all the way through your Skype and look through any television you have. If it has a camera, they can see everything you see. Don't believe me? Go watch the movie Snowden. Well, to me, it's a girl versus a girl. What would Papoose have to say about this? It's called illegal. That's what it's called. It's called The Government Owns It. The movie's called Snowden. I make money for a living. Hey, they still say I'm live. With a basketball in my hand. Well, the Papoose video is up. I'm sorry, Jessica Stevens. Do you have a question, Miss Jessica Stevens? I'll wait, Jessica. We go are you? I don't know what Wigo means. Yes, we saw that. We talked about the Ball brothers earlier. They're not NBA ready. They're hype jobs. Okay, that's the only thing I'm allowed to eat. I know. ESPN has got y'all like that. Y'all was all hyped over, what's his name, Simmons? Last year. Same thing. I told y'all he was a bust. Oh, gosh. There it is. Jessica Stevens says she's a Cleveland Cavalier fan. I knew it. Right there. That's where you went left. That's where you went left. How you be fans of a... Well, you from Cleveland, so I guess I can't blame you. You stuck in that ridiculous town with that ridiculous police station. The only Ben Simmons I like is Arnold Schwarzenegger from The Running Man. Mad Dog Ben Simmons. I'm mad the Pistons didn't show up. They're a much better team than what they put on that court. That's what upset me. Pistons didn't play like they wanted to, that they even cared about the game. That's what made it just bad. I'm like, do they even care? They play like they didn't even care. That whole first quarter was like they were playing practice. Like, go ahead and shoot.
This is the truth behind the beat.
Did somebody ask where I was from?
Was Papoose?
Jessica Stevens asked where I was from. Woo, she is new to this conversation in this whole chat room.
What else?
I am from Chicago, Illinois.
Shout about it because, you know,
Isaiah Lord Thomas III is the greatest basketball player that ever lived.
like, man, he went at
LeBron James is nowhere near this conversation whatsoever.
Papoose who?
And to top that off, the Detroit Pistons, the bad boy Pistons team from Detroit, are the greatest NBA team ever assembled. Jessica Stevens.
You don't act like you didn't know who Papoose was. Well, Pat went.
That's right, Jessica. You getting educated right here. MJ is the GOAT. Why would he be the GOAT? The 1980s Lakers. I can respect that. But here's something I want to know, Jessica. Why did you like Cleveland, and was you rooting for Cleveland when LeBron wasn't there? You mean the 96 Bulls / Pistons? The one that had Dennis Rodman, John Sally, and Buda Edwards? I told you who was the greatest of all time. Isaiah Lord Thomas III. Everybody in this chat room. You Cleveland till you die. So, oh wow. I don't know what to say for you, Jessica. I think you need to move. When people think losers, Cleveland name is right up in there. In the dictionary, it'd be like losers. A person that doesn't win, aka Cleveland. Cleveland has not won anything in like forever. When they won, they have a special made about how the city lose on everything. I mean, every sport. They had to give them a championship last year so that they wouldn't be the lovable losers no more. They just lost to the Cubs 3-1. They were up 3-1. They could not win it again. You don't know how much bad luck that team has had. They did a 30 for 30 for being losers. Oh, go look up your 30 for 30 on Cleveland. ESPN did a whole special, Jessica, on how your city is a team of losers. Yes, they just gave you a championship last year. That is the first and only championship your city haven't had in forever. Y'all are like the only city to like choke everything, every sport. You should know. You haven't seen a championship rally ever in your lifetime. That one last year, that was it. Y'all didn't know how to act. Y'all didn't know how to block nothing off. They was like, what do we do? It's a rally. What's a rally? I mean, I bet you last year that thing was all unorganized. There's people just all everywhere. They didn't know how to block stuff off. Here we're used to it. You know, Blackhawks, Cubs, Bulls, Bears won. We already got it situated. It'd be Grant Park or over here. We already got it situated. Cleveland, they don't know what to do. People running around, they don't know. Can't believe they won. And they ain't gonna go back to being nothing but the losers that they are. Soon as they get rid of this garbage team, and get things back rolling the way they're supposed to be. Indians had a great enough team. They really should have won. But they're not too bright. So when you're not bright, things like that happen. If they give it to LeBron James this year, I'm never watching another NBA game. I'm done. I'm serious. I'm done with the whole NBA. I'm not. Oh yeah, Ernest, we going back to back. I told everybody on the news. I'm like, we are going back. You better believe that. Write that down. We are definitely going back. Westbrook from MVP, it's going to be him or Kawhi Leonard. Them the only two people I would vote for. Harden to me is third. But again, LeBron James is not in this conversation. And you know what they say? Oh, LeBron don't care about it no more. Now he don't care about it no more. Why wouldn't he care? Oh, he don't care about that. He only want to win championship. Really? Wow, the videos are still like thriving right now. I put out like 6-7 videos. I done like 3 live chats with y'all. And I talked to my girl for like 15 minutes. I talked to her for like 15 minutes. Tell me there's something wrong there. I talked to her for probably a total of 15 minutes. It was like, hey, babe, how you doing? How was your day? This and that. Oh, well, that's great. This and that. Can you make the Bulls Piston game? Oh, you can't make the Bulls Piston game? Okay. I mean, she got some things to do with her son. I understand that. So, I say, yo, do your thing. That's not going to interfere with me, though. You two want me to go to some event in Los Angeles. Dude, what chick don't have a child? Alright, that's what I'm like. You got a chick with a child? What chick don't have a child? Definitely that's gonna be in her 30s. That's like the super lotto, ain't it? You just don't want to get a chick with a child and a crazy baby daddy who keep coming around with a gun every now and then. You know, yo, you don't want that. You know, he'd be like, look, I'm going to the court, man, the judge is tripping, man. Yeah, he locked me up, man. Yeah, I got to do 6 months, man. You know what I'm saying? So my homeboy going to come in there and check around there and make sure ain't nobody up in there while I'm gone. I'm going to keep writing you now. You keep putting them stuff money on my books. And then I don't want no super young chick, no 22-year-old chick. I can't deal with that. I can't do it. If you ain't older than my baby sister, forget about it. You get a young chick, she be up in there going crazy. She be like on her phone the whole time for everything. Yeah, girl, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, girl, you see that? She be getting on my nerve. Hold on, my man coming. Hey, baby, how you doing? Okay, baby. Yeah, girl, you see that? Do you see what she wearing? I'm wearing the same thing. Yeah, girl, you see that? Yeah, she getting on my nerve. Oh, I can't stand it. Hold on, baby. Yeah. Okay, baby, I get you. Okay, all right. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I'll be like, oh, my song gone. Hold on, girl. Oh, you see that dress she got on, girl? That I had that same dress, girl. Oh, girl, you see that? Oh, my God, girl, you see that right there? I mean, I can't deal with that. I cannot deal with that. That'd be too distracting. Oh, let's go to the club. They got the hip-hop night. It's hip-hop karaoke. I date fine women. I've dated Asian women before. I've dated white. I've dated Panamanian. I've dated all of them. Neapolitan ice cream. I've had them all. I had a Mexican J-Lo chick. My Mexican J-Lo. She ain't Mexican J-Lo right now. I saw on Facebook one time. I'm like, I wonder what happened to her on. Oh man, my Mexican J. Oh Jesus Christ! I hope she can't see that I looked this up. Delete. I hope she don't find me. Oh man. It's funny that all the women, they're all different though. They all different, but it's the same. White girls, they're very strategic. They cater to They give you everything else. It's like having your own personal assistant. You're like, wow, you remembered that? Yes, I know this is your favorite food. You like it. Wow. I got you a hat because I was thinking about you. This your favorite team, right? I'll be, wow. You look tired. You look like you need a massage. Wow. Yeah, I am a little tired. This is great. Next thing you know, you start dating them, you move in, and it be in 6 months, you get them a ring, you get married, and next thing you know, it flipped. Yeah, well, we're going to do this. Well, get it yourself. You always want somebody to do something for you. You're a baby. Then they flip. Oh, they flip. Then they get comfortable enough to belittle you in front of other people. They ain't never happened to me though. But they get other people to flip. And you'll be like, dude, what happened to you, brother? You used to be like strong-willed, and next thing you know, it's like, get out. Well, that ain't never happened to me though. Well, see, they tried. See, that was a trying process with me. You know, I got a lot of white friends. They just friends in general, but they just happen to be white. Not their fault. But they try to hook me up with one of their friends. And what happened was the friend came around and she started dating me. And I'm like, I'm letting you know what's gonna happen. Because I got a certain taste for women. I like them short and thick. And I'm like, man, this chick was stacked. And there it was. She thought her friend was going to change me. Then we'll be doing double dates. I'll be going out with them. And I'll be conformed. Can't conform me. It ain't happening to me. I don't need to get out. I'm already going to be out. All that thing with the spoon in the cup, they can click that thing all they want. They ain't brainwashing me. I was out the door. I had conformed her. I got her to turn against them. She starts seeing this stuff. I'm like, they using you. They are using you. She ain't your friend. She just using you whenever she want to be friends with you. She was like, yeah, you're right. Oh my God, I've never seen this before. You're not my friend. I'm like, see? Next thing you know, I'm the bad guy. I just pointing out the truth. Next thing you know, these girls are fighting each other left and right. I'm like, I just told her the realistic truth. She's not really your friend. I'm like, when is the last time she done something that you suggested? You're right. She never does that. I asked her to go to my sister's cotillion or whatever. She never went with me. I'll be like, hey, there you go. And her friend just got too crazy. She started braiding her hair and all kind of stuff. I'm like, whoa, you doing way too much. Then she started like trying to act hood, using like hood analogies. Oh, that's wild up in here. I'm like, wow. I'm like, don't ever say that again. Don't ever say that again. You don't even know what wow wow even means. I'm like, where'd you even learn that? I don't say that. Where'd you get that from? She was like, oh, my friend of mine, they say it all the time. Like, oh, it's wow wow. I'm like, no. Wow wow, they means for the wild hundreds. That's what like they wild. That's they the wild hunters. They wild hunters. That's what it's called from the hunters. Now, if you run into some people, you keep talking about wow, and you're not from over there, and you somewhere else, and they got beef with the wild hunted, and you keep saying, yeah, it's wild, they gonna be very upset with you, and you're not gonna get a conversation. You're gonna get laid out in the middle of a street somewhere, stomped out, and you ain't gonna know what happened. So please don't use phrases you don't understand. So yeah, it was too much for her. I'm sorry, C Mike. C Mike said this conversation is going way over his head, and we need to get back to basketball and shoe programs and stuff. So we'll just leave it at that. But we were just educating Jessica. Bringing her into the fold. I think Amy then went to bed on us. Jessica, there's a great movie I just saw tonight that you would probably like. It's called Table 19. It's playing at the movie theaters right now. A couple of friends of mine made it. They're not my personal friends. They're in the film business. They work like camera first assistants, and they worked with a lot of comedians. So Anna Kendricks is in this movie. Craig Robinson's in this movie. The guy, I don't know if you know his name, Stephen Merchant. He's in the film. He was in Logan. He plays the albino guy in Logan. He's a real funny comedian. This is a comedian's movie. And what it is Table 19. If you ever been involved in a wedding, the Table 19 or whatever, whatever the worst table is in the wedding, it's normally way in the back where you just throw the random people at that table. It was funny. Everybody at that table was people that they didn't even care about. They were all stuck at like table 19. It was like the weirdest combination of people at the wedding. And it's a hilarious movie. You will see what happens. The lady who's getting married, she's best friends with Anna Kendrick, who was the bridesmaid who fell out because she was dating her brother, who was the best man. And he dumped her right after 2 years. She said he did it by text message. He just dumped her and came with a whole nother chick. So she just said, I'm out. So they stuck her at table 19. It's a really funny movie. Lisa Kudrow is in it. She's married to Craig Robinson. Everybody has a problem at that table. Oh yeah, it's a funny movie. Very funny. And it didn't take a lot of money to make. But it shows you can get a lot of production and a lot of work. And, having a lot of things done for less money. My friends are filming a movie in Detroit right now, in Michigan. I don't know if it's actually Detroit. I don't know if it's in Saginaw. It's called The Russian Wedding. Say what again? Say it again. I should have been in this Russian one. Table 19, I had no chance to be in. I just knew some people that worked on the film, and then I'm going to always support their work and go see the film. I see all the movies, dude. So I always support film. Like, I haven't watched a bootleg in years. I'm like, dude, I can't watch bootlegs. I just can't do it. I'm too grown for that. You know, so I'm like, why would people even do that now? Can I act? I don't think I can. Yes, it's out, Jessica. I just saw it today. So it's out. If you're going to ask me about Diddy and the Donkey Kong thing, please don't. I don't. Please tell me you're not finna go there. Jessica, did you see Get Out? Oh, I can tell. We don't know. We might have to wait to Get Out too. But I won't ruin the film for you, Jessica, but I would advise you go see Get Out. Power of the Wire. You saw 50 Shades Darker? So you saw my homeboy, that boss. Oh my gosh. He was worth every price of admission. Her boss is great. I laughed at 50 Shades Darker because the movie is so ridiculous. It's like it has nowhere to go, and then they be like, okay, well, let's have sex. It was just ridiculous. Oh my goodness, but that boss is incredible. Yeah, that boss is great because he's so unrealistic. It's like, you know, this thing, if you ever see something, this is like Marvel's Avengers. Something you know is not in the realm of reality of ever happening. Oh man, I'm back. That was this film. Everything was unrealistic. There's no way in the world somebody working at that kind of company representing that kind of money will sit there and be that wide open with sexual harassment. I mean, that wasn't even sexual harassment. He pension. Everything's out the window. Stock options. He just. Yeah, they threw me in a shade. Oh, Nicki Minaj people. She be on the phone right away. That's probably her going at. I mean, she probably glad somebody going after Drake. Cause it's taking the attention off of her. I'm just looking at this, man. I hit y'all with a lot of videos. You right. 50 Shades is like Twilight. Except there ain't no wolves or vampires walking around here. But they got my man Dent, or whatever his name is. That boss. And I'm like, I'm going to see the next one just because of the boss. That scene they showed at the end with the boss, that's all I needed to see. They need to get filming on that right away. That boss is the only one in there. He was mad as could be. Look. I know it's that guy that, yeah, you ain't gotta work for nothing because he rich and all that. Look, he can't do for you like I can. Now, do you want to earn it? Just because he could make you richer, I could make you smarter. I'm like, go ahead, boss. Drop them lines on her. Hey, the boss would have pulled that off. That'd have been something. He was working on it. He was trying to get her to go to New York. The boss would have had everything on lock. And here come the rich guy coming in there messing everything up. And he rolled with the fort. Yep, that's what he said. Nobody can make you. I can do it way better than him. That boss is confident he gonna put in the work. Oh man, and that dude already getting in shape and doing all them exercises. I hope he ready when the boss show up. The boss over there drunk, he done took away everything from the boss. Boss ain't got nothing to lose. Now he like, look, you done took everything away from me. It's finna go down now. Spurs versus the Cavs in the finals. They'll never let that happen. That didn't happen already too many times. It's not happening no more. You know why? Because when that finals come around, Spurs versus Cavs, the fans gonna be like this. You're not gonna see that. They will put Golden State in there with Cleveland. I got Golden State. I don't think Cleveland should even be a team that can even think they can contend with Golden State. They put all these bums on this team because it's a team full of bums. And they just threw a whole gumbo pot full of bums and they mixed them all up and threw them out there. My buddy said that they're going to give LeBron James another ring. They want to give him a 3-peat. He wins a lot of money betting and gambling in Vegas. I just want him to be wrong so bad because I said no, they got to give it to Golden State. I cannot live in a LeBron James era where they keep giving him everything. He doesn't earn anything. It's always been handed to him. And it gets on my nerves. Thank you. I don't like Cleveland because you have a very racist police department. Your police department is very racist. As far as the town, I really haven't had too much negative to say about the town, actually. One bar in there that wasn't very polite. It was very prejudiced. Very racist. My Asian buddy didn't like it. Even my white friend that was with me, they didn't like it either. And whenever my white friends get upset, I'm like, well, man, my white friend upset. He white. I'm like, what you upset for? I don't like the way they treating you guys. I'm like, we ordered a beer, we got a beer. I don't see what the problem is. So, yeah, Cleveland is a mess. And then other people been telling me, like, you were right about the police department. They are the worst ever. And I'm like, these people from Ohio, and I haven't been to, like, Akron and all them other places, but, you know, like Columbus, Ohio, I got a lot of family there. Columbus and Defiance. I know, Jessica, you said you're white. So, yes, the police, you would not notice the racist police. I'm quite sure they're not gonna be very racist towards you. You know, you call them, they coming to get the cat out of your tree. I know you're in Cleveland, Jessica, but see, we're in Cleveland in black. See, we can't take that away from. They can't take that away from us. We carry it everywhere we go. So we know right away when we're being mistreated. I'm quite sure you probably haven't experienced that in Cleveland. I was pulled over in Cleveland for being black on a Friday night. It was like, it's Friday night, and you're black. Woo! What are you doing out here? I'm like, driving? Oh, don't be smart. Watch your mouth. You say I have. You have what? You have been a black person? What? Okay, what you say? You a nice black, but many blacks are dangerous. There are a lot of people that are dangerous. So to say blacks are dangerous, there are some blacks that are dangerous. Yes, there are some Mexicans that are dangerous. There's some whites that are dangerous. So yes, people are dangerous. Yes, there are some people that are dangerous. I'm glad you like it, Omar. You know, I'm getting a lot of hate over the Papoose. Well, they don't like me digging it up. I guess it's making a lot of people look bad because he's just a lot of popular artists. You know, he didn't just diss some of the lower figures. He's dissing the like Jay-Z's, the Drakes. You know, when you start doing that and you dig up the worms and throw it back up to the top, they look like they don't like it at all. And a lot of people support my videos. So when they start hitting it, it starts hitting the top of a search area, then they call to certain people and they want it taken and removed from the recommended videos. That normally happens in the morning time. So right now you can kind of squeeze them in. Then about time like 10 o'clock in the morning, I'll have a notice telling me that they want to take it down or something. You know, I gotta get ready to hear that. I miss Linsanity days. Actually, the Knicks was better when they had Jeremy Lin. I'm just saying. I'm not sweating it. Okay, dude, I guess you just trolling. Somebody just came in here and decided to just troll. So we will just ignore you before we put you in timeout. So we'll shut this down. I need to hit the showers. And then we're going to go from there, and hopefully you'll see some more videos. But it's about time I shut it down. I got to hit the showers. Then y'all can go back and see the video, and actually I got to go back and see it myself and see how much video of me shooting basketball is actually recorded. Yeah, I need some rest, man. I definitely up too much. Cavs and Tribe. Notice you didn't say the Cleveland Browns. All right, Jessica. Omar just got here, too. Oh, it's both Omar. Shouts out to Puerto Rico. They beat the Dominicans in baseball. Whoa! Puerto Rico is doing it. Puerto Rico! Puerto Rico!